What's up, guys? Alex here with RJ OCD Recovery. In today's video, I'm going to be covering a topic that is very common in fueling jealousy in relationships, and that is comparing yourself to your partner's ex or exes, or more specifically, that your partner did something very specific, like a certain encounter or sexual act that they haven't done with you. This is something that absolutely tortured me in my own journey with retroactive jealousy. So if you are experiencing this, I just want to say I understand what you're going through. This is really difficult and painful to navigate, but hopefully I can offer you some helpful tips and shed some light on what is actually important in your relationship. I will start off by saying that it's totally okay for you to expect or look for something in a partner, right? That's totally healthy. You can ask and look for whatever it is that you want from your romantic partner. You have the freedom and you are worthy to do that. But it's crucially important that you ask yourself, where is this motivation and desire coming from? What's the place that this is coming from? It's not about the thing itself. It's about the place that it's coming from. Is this coming from a place of inspiration or out of desperation? Is it coming from a place of abundance or of scarcity? You need to be really honest to yourself about what this specific thing that you're jealous of means to you. What are your emotions trying to tell you? Are you wanting a partner who is going to be more sexual with you? Or, as it was for me, is this a measurement of their love for you? The fact that they haven't done this one thing with you, but they did it with someone else, means that potentially they don't love you as much. If the latter is more of the case for you, then what you need to realize is that love is not a competition. Love is not about keeping score. And if you're living this life trying to keep score from what you get from other people, that is conditional self-esteem. That is you relying on another person to act in a certain way for you to feel good about yourself. That does not sound like a good time, if you ask me. It's also extremely narcissistic because it means that you're not valuing what the other partner feels and you're just using them as a way to get what you want. It's selfish. And it's also coming from a place of neediness and not from true, meaningful, healthy love. If you're trying to manipulate your partner to do this one thing for you, that's your ego trying to get stroked so that you can feel safe and better about your own self. Wouldn't it be great if you had healthy, secure self-esteem that wasn't reliant on anything or any other person? That is the goal here, right? We're touching on the actual root cause of why you're jealous, why you're insecure. What if instead of you getting into relationships for what they can give you, you got into relationships for what you could give to another person? What if the satisfaction that you got out of relationships was from you giving your heart so much to another person that it lights you up, it makes you feel good? And then simultaneously, you have a partner who does the exact same thing for you. And it's like you're competing with each other on who can please the other person more, coming from a place of abundance, not scarcity. Think about that for yourself. What would your relationship and your life look like if you were so secure in yourself that you could just give love endlessly and abundantly, where you're not competing and keeping score and you're making all these demands, where it's just like you're acting freely and you're not worried about the finer details? Doesn't that sound amazing? That is where you want to be in relationships. Your needs are my needs, not I need my needs or I'm out of here. Now, of course, there is always nuance to this. And if you feel like your needs aren't getting met, maybe you're only having sex like once a month, that's a different story, and you might need to be honest about whether the relationship can be sustained. But if your partner truly adores you and loves you, and they want to be with you, then you need to be really honest with yourself. So here's a question I have for you. What's the worst possible thing that can happen to you if your partner loves you a little bit less than their ex or somebody else? Are you going to die? No, I don't think you're going to die. There's a part of you that believes you're going to die because, you could get abandoned and your partner could leave for this other guy and you'll be shit out of luck and you're just going to die because you're not going to have anyone loving and supporting you. But that's not real, right? That's the primitive part of your brain convincing you that that's the truth. But it's not, okay? You're fine. You're safe. You've got to work on calming your nervous system and your limbic system down so that you actually recognize how insane that is. And even so, if your partner just happened to love you a little bit less than their ex, it doesn't really matter because the only thing that matters is what you are telling yourself in your own mind. You don't feel your partner's love. You feel the story that's in your head. You can say, oh man, my partner doesn't love me as much as this other person because they didn't do this one single thing with me. It might be the case that they haven't done this one thing, but they've done a ton of other things that they haven't done with anyone else, right? It's just that your brain is hyper-focused and obsessed with this one thing. What if the story that you told in your own mind was, wow, I'm the luckiest person on earth that I have this person in my life and they love me as much as they do. I feel so safe and loved. That would feel a lot better than you feeling jealous and super neurotic about one specific thing. And maybe they don't want to do it with you because it's not actually as great as you're making it out to be. I can say from my own personal experience, that was 100% the case. Oftentimes, people end up doing things that they really didn't want to do in the first place, and those things are not as great as they are made out to be. Recognize that you are worthy of asking for and getting whatever it is that you're looking for in a relationship. You're worthy of that, and you deserve that. But you need to be extra careful about where that thing is coming from. What's the place that that thing is coming from? Is it coming out of abundance or scarcity? Be honest with yourself. And additionally, take full responsibility for your own life and what you're getting out of relationships. Ask yourself, who do I need to become in order to attract the type of people in my life who will do the things that I'm looking for, who will love me the way that I'm looking for? That is a way more productive way to approach this than trying to manipulate another person or, be really angry and jealous and throwing a fit. All right. I hope that this video was helpful. If you need more help with overcoming retroactive jealousy and OCD, sign up for a free consult in the description box below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.